So today, being the appearance day of Srinivas Acharya, I'd like to read a wonderful pastime from Sri Caitanya, His Life and Associates by Srila Bhakti Ballabha Tirtha Maharaj. After Srinivas had attained mastery of the Gaudiya Vaishnava scriptures, Sri Jiva and the other Vaishnavas in Vraj ordered him, Narottam and Shamananda to take manuscripts of these invaluable books back to Bengal in an ox cart. They set off on the Shukla Panchami of Agrahayam month. It was a long and dangerous trip, but they were able to cover the greater part of the distance without any trouble. Upon arriving in the Hindu kingdom of Banu Vishnupur, they felt that the danger was over. However, a rumour had reached the capital of Vishnupur that a rich merchant was travelling to Puri with a valuable cargo of merchandise. Birhambir, the ruler of Bana Vishnupur, was also the leader of a gang of highwaymen. When he heard that a cargo of great value was passing through his territory, he asked an astrologer to divine the truth of the rumours. The astrologer confirmed that the chest being carried on the ox cart was indeed of great value. The king immediately sent a group of robbers to steal the chest, thinking that it contained gold and jewels, and certainly not a number of manuscripts. He specified to the robbers that they should kill no one. The robbers first worshipped the goddess Chandi, then sent out a spy who returned to report that everyone in the group accompanying the ox cart was sleeping in exhaustion after eating their evening meal. The robbers felt that Chandi had mercifully given them a golden opportunity to make the raid. They swooped down and seized the ox cart and the books, and turned them over to the king of Vishnupur. When Birhambir saw the large chest, he was delighted at the prospect of finding large booty inside. How disappointed he must have been to see nothing but books. He turned to the astrologer and asked him how he could have made such a mistake. The astrologer answered, "I can't understand it. Every time I made my calculations, I came up with the same conclusion. This chest is full of priceless jewels. It is incredible. I don't know where my calculations could have gone wrong." The mere sight of the holy books had a purifying effect on the king, however, and he regretted having stolen them. Indeed, he desired to meet with the Acharya who owned them, the Acharya. That night he had a dream in which this spiritual master appeared to him, and this pacified him somewhat. The next morning, Srinivas, Narottam and Shamananda awoke to find the chest of books missing. They searched everywhere, but when they failed to find any clue of the books' whereabouts, they felt so depressed that they considered killing themselves. Some local villagers saw the distressed condition of the three Vaishnavas and immediately suspected the robber king, Birhambir. Srinivas made further inquiries and was assured that he would be able to find more information from the king himself. The three Vaishnavas felt some hope and abandoned their suicidal intentions. Srinivas Acharya decided to remain in Vishnupur in the hope that he would be able to recover the manuscripts, but he sent Narottam to Kaituri and Shamananda to Orissa. While staying in Vishnupur, Srinivas heard from a Brahmin named Krishna Vallabha that Birhambir liked to listen to Srimad Bhagavatam and daily attended classes. On the next day, Srinivas went with this Brahmin to the hall where the Bhagavat classes were held. The Brahmin introduced Srinivas to the king as a great Vaishnava, and the king indeed observed the characteristics of a great person in him and was attracted to him. The king expressed a desire to hear Srinivas speak on the Bhagavat, and Srinivas agreed, thinking that this might be a good opportunity to recover the books. So he started to deliver lectures on the Bhagavat on a daily basis. The king was enchanted by Srinivas's unprecedented explanations of the Bhagavat in his sweet voice. Srinivas Acharya preached Mahaprabhu's Dharma both through speaking on the Bhagavat and Kirtan, while Narottam and Shamananda primarily used the medium of Kirtan. Each of them had his own particular style of singing Kirtan, by which they intoxicated their listeners with devotional ecstasy. The styles that these three Acharyas developed were named Manohar Sahi, Garanahati, and Rainiti. Unfortunately, these styles of kirtan are no longer extant. Birhambir arranged for a scheduled dwelling to be given to Srinivas Acharya. One day, when he had the opportunity to find the king alone in his apartments, Srinivas recounted the entire story of his journey from Braj and the theft of the manuscripts. The king immediately confessed, showing great sorrow for his misdeed, and had the chest of books returned to its owner. Greatly relieved, Srinivas immediately sent messengers to Narottam, Shamananda and Vrindavan with the good news. In the course of time, Birhambir and his entire entourage all took initiation from Srinivas and dedicated their entire lives and wealth to him. At initiation, Birhambir was given the name Caitanya Das.